That was scary. I got scared.
You're not supposed to tell him that. He'll
Giving
do
me
it
tidbits,
again.
man.
Okay.
Focus.
Who wants to do the recap?
Wait, what the fuck is this?
I don't know. But recap.
Recap.
Recap. Someone do the recap.
Thank me.
There's-
Can you do it?
Damn it. We got to the town. We what was the name of the town again? Journey's End or whatever, something
Journey's
like that.
End.
Yeah. We got to the town. Some guy was like, "Hey, yo, your cart not registered. If you deliver this letter, I'll register under our thing, so you don't have to worry about that." And I was like, "Okay, we'll do that." And grabbed the letter. We got a weird package delivery addressed to a Lauren for some reason. With a letter for Vice. Still don't know what that's all about, but got a weird seal. And we went to the bank. We got to the bank. We picked up our payment. We got paid. Then we went. We delivered the letter. Siegfried got lost.
Siegfried got meth.
Siegfried went on some misadventures. We delivered the letter. Siegfried went on some misadventures. Our friends went to go recover him. They recovered him along with this midnight for some reason. Because God knows why she was there. Then we went back to the bar. We had a good time. We slung drinks. That's the next day. I think that's a pretty good synopsis of what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody have anything to add to that?
Yes, I found a little rainbow wizard in the top right corner of D&D Beyond.
Yes. Party time.
Does anybody know what that does?
It makes your like whatever like put your mouse over like marketplace or sources or something. It makes it all like glowy and fancy. Same thing if you like put your mouse over any of your collection stuff. It makes it like rainbow party time.
That is absolutely fascinating.
Mhm.
And I really hope that you guys have fun with that.
I don't see it, so have fun.
Anyways, onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards. So you guys go ahead and enjoy the night. And for half of you, or for two of you, don't actually make it to the bed, but you all wake up to a loud banging.
Banging.
It goes bang, bang, bang.
What's the
Wait.
password?
I'm gonna bang on the wall.
Can I interrupt for a second?
Down. It's too early.
Keep it down. Lauren's passed out on the stairs.
Oh, hold on, Ducky. What is it?
Can I interrupt for a second on an unrelated note that there's now Minecraft content in the partnered content section of D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Yeah. So D&D and Minecraft are doing a little thing together where they're partnering to do stuff together.
Weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as weird as the Star Wars D&D 5e book. I heard about that as 140 races. But off topic, continuing on, we've heard the wall go bang, bang, bang.
You don't know where the banging came from. You just hear banging.
And then more banging is it's not the people bang back.
As Avroth bangs back.
Is
I
there
mean,
banging
didn't-
back at Averoth?
Avroth banged back.
They said, settle down. It's too early for that.
And then you hear a very familiar laugh and some more banging.
What? Who? This would be a
History
history?
on the left.
You don't know where it's coming from, but you can assume it's probably coming from downstairs.
Do we know whose it is?
That laughter was definitely the matron, which I have to go ahead and retcon her name, by the way. Her name is Lady Zelina.
Zelina.
Yes, I gave you the wrong name yesterday. I apologize. The name that I got was
Yesterday?
actually yes, last week.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I'm passed out on the stairs, so do I see what's going on?
When you awaken, you and Axel awaken, you guys actually are in a bed.
Oh,
Mm.
Someone
interesting.
had tucked you oh so tightly in a bed.
Is it the same bed or separate beds?
Separate beds.
Oh,
Same
thank God.
room, separate beds.
Lauren doesn't need to go through that again.
Again?
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I know.
We all
Axel
know.
doesn't though.
Okay. I guess I'll get up and go and investigate.
I'll get up. Am I dressed? Am I what am I wearing in the bed?
Whatever you were wearing yesterday.
Awesome. I'm gonna freshen up first.
You're gonna freshen up. All right, Alorn, are you just gonna go down with whatever you're wearing?
Yeah. Assuming he's wearing his normal Monster Hunter stuff.
Yeah, it's whatever you're normally wearing when you guys are out adventuring, or whatever you were wearing last night.
As I'm going down, I'll use prestidigitation to clean it off.
All right. So
Clean off
as
the booze.
you're heading down the stairs, you hear Zelina talking quite loudly. It is just a little after dawn, and the light is coming into the tavern, and uh she's talking with another person. You can tell.
Mm-hmm. Who is she talking? Do I see who she's talking to?
You can see that she's talking to a dwarf. Um, and this particular dwarf, you don't recognize him in any way, but he has some papers with him, and she was nailing something up to the wall.
Morning.
She sees you, and she's I so sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up.
That's fine.
Come.
What you hanging up?
Ah, my husband sent me letter. He said he's not returning this month, so I let my patrons know by hanging up sign. And
That's relevant to them?
yes, of course.
Lets them know bill collectors, and also clearly we have stuff we need to know. We're her customers. We need to know this, and now we do. Oh, hey, Lauren, how are you?
It's too early for this.
She waves you over and says, "Come, sit down and eat with us." This is
I'll
she
wander my way down as well.
she gestures um to the dwarf. She says, "This is our local falconer. He's an old friend of ours. He has a muffin stuffed in his face, and he just gestures hi to you guys as he's eating more food."
Sup?
And she says, "My husband is on an escapade, an escarade, a payderade."
Pick one. Those all have different meanings.
He's otherwise occupied.
Yes,
True. Fair.
he won't be back this month. So he say he will be back with more treasure.
Exciting.
Mm. Yay, piratry.
Pirates are important.
They serve an important economic function in the hierarchy of our system. Yes.
Yes. I make boiled fish
I'm
now.
going to nod along with that.
Would you like boiled fish for dinner? For breakfast? For breakfast?
I know one member of our party would just like fish, raw fish. He likes his fish raw.
Raw fish.
At the mere mention of fish, he comes crashing through the ceiling.
I would prefer something not fishy for breakfast, personally.
Not fish. I have muffin.
Wait, I have prestidigitation. I don't care what I eat.
What?
This is
We
correct.
discovered this.
We did.
Prestidigitation can change the flavor of food.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
We
Yeah, but it.
we did discover this. Yes, if you read it very carefully, yes, it can change the flavor of food.
Interesting.
It's great when you have a village you need to feed and only sawdust and water.
Yeah, but that isn't nutritious.
Or
No,
just
it's
fish.
not.
But it's still filling.
And it likely actually caused them like horrible digestive issues.
Yes,
that
it would.
lead to horrible dehydration and probably kill them
Absolutely.
faster than just having them not eat sawdust.
Let's
Potato,
not get
potato.
on the merits of that. Anyway, fish! I'm gonna make mine taste like an English breakfast.
I'll eat whatever.
I will happily eat whatever she supplies.
Or
Did
I should
someone
say-
say fish?
I suppose I should say Denmarian breakfast.
Denmarian breakfast.
I rushed down the stairs.
I just realized I can be really mean to Siegfried.
Don't cook it.
What? No, absolutely not. But I can make it taste like it's cooked.
Fish. She looks at Siegfried very weirdly and she says, "Don't cook fish?
Don't cook fish. Fish are friends.
Why?
Not food. No, I'm joking.
Why no cook fish?"
Fish tastes
Because he's
better
a
raw.
freak.
I have to try myself. She goes into the back, brings out some bowls for you guys, and then just goes ahead and puts a swordfish right in front of Siegfried. A whole swordfish.
The big swordfish. How big is it? How big is swordfish?
Now I have to look at the average size of a swordfish.
They're pretty big. I want to say swordfish can get to be like 6 feet long.
Longer, I think they can get to be like tuna fish size.
Yeah, they can. They can get really, really big.
We'll see who's Googling is faster. I doubt it's going to be mine. Because
How have we not found it by now? Like, you slow internet?
Oh wow, I was supposed to look it up.
10
Like
feet in length.
Brainiacs knew.
10 feet
The
in length.
maximum size of a swordfish is 177 inches.
14 feet, 11 inches is the maximum reported.
Yeah, swordfish.
And that is 1,430 pounds in weight.
So what you're saying is she's strong.
Though this one is
And the-
probably a little bit smaller. This one is only about 300 pounds.
The average size koi in the fishery is 550 to 200 pounds. Okay.
These are not fishery fish. These are wild caught fish. They're gonna be larger.
Regardless, it's a fish. It's a whole ass swordfish in
It's a
front
whole
of
ass
It's a big one.
300-pound swordfish.
you. Let's not
I
get
s-
caught
I
up
s-
on the
I
details.
start chomping into it.
She's impressed.
Nom nom nom. You see his fangs like
Oh my
not-
god.
glomping into it.
Is everyone up and about now? Bren, are you up?
Can I walk into the front door?
You're upstairs.
He would go
Exactly.
out his window and come in through the front door just
Oh my
because.
god. If you want to do that, fine. Be that way. Because you're...
Now can you hear me? There we go.
Or you trying to talk the whole time?
I've been trying to talk, yes, and then
Oh.
I just finally realized because like nobody was responding to something. I was like, "Can you guys not hear me?"
Nope. The
Right.
answer is no, we cannot hear you.
Yeah, I finally figured that out. My laptop is being funky. Don't know why.
What were you saying, though?
Oh, I came down the stairs and was just, it's like I would like some fish. And then I literally was saying a swordfish was 177 inches and 1,400 pounds. And then you proceeded to immediately after I said it say swordfish is 177 inches and and I was like, I just said that, and I was like, she must not have heard me.
Yeah, that definitely did not come through.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, so Avroth proceeds to come down and sits at the bar, and then Bren comes through the door as Avroth sits down. And she looks very, very confused and goes, "How? Do
How?
I need to punch you again?"
What? Why? I do nothing.
You go out. You come through door and not downstairs.
Because I was outside.
Why outside and not in room?
Don't worry about it.
I worry about it.
It's a job to worry about the customers.
Since I rolled a nat 20 on making that moonshine last time, can I come out from under the table?
Yeah,
What?
sure. You come out from under a fucking table and she is not surprised that you are under a table.
I want to look under the table to see how many other creatures are down there.
I rip off a chunk of the swordfish with my mouth and I offer it to Avroth.
With your mouth?
I rip it off. Yeah, I rip it off with my fangs and I take it out of my mouth and I'm like, "Do you want some?"
I'll try
That-
it.
That's the part we were missing. That you
Covered.
take it out of your mouth.
I think that's an sort of like a given.
With
Unless
him,
it's you. Unless it's you.
No,
Unless
no,
it's you.
with you, Adam, we have concerns.
I'm not good with Siegfried. I don't think that's a given.
I don't know.
We have concerns with Siegfried.
Well, that's what he does. He takes it out of his mouth and he offers it.
Avroth would try it.
Why are you rolling a history check, Axel?
that was a while ago.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just checked the logs. Okay, anyways. You look under the table. There's no hinky creatures. There's just a whole bunch of cups. A whole bunch of cups, like a whole fort's worth of cups.
Is it in the shape of a fort?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And I made them over a course of a fortnight.
Fortnite is a couple days.
It's
Like,
2 weeks.
Fortnite is 14 days.
yeah, there we go.
Dang.
20.
20. I can't remember now.
Anyways.
Fortnite's a video game.
So, she goes ahead and she says, Zelina says, I guess I should get more bowl. Yes?
Yes, please.
punch face.
But
You sit
Vice
down and
Noble.
rolls
have
over on the
bowl
ground and he face up.
Bowl of what?
fish soup.
No fish for me.
Muffin?
Yeah.
Muffin. She goes back to the back, brings out 2 more bowls of fish soup and a whole basket of muffins. And as she sets them down, she goes ahead and throws a muffin at Bren and she says, "That's what you get for going through my window."
A shrug. Need it.
And she sets the basket down. And she says, "Are you leaving today? Or you stay another night here, yes?"
Don't actually know.
While shoving face full of fish, we really need to get to the dock aisle.
Hmm? You go.
Vice puts his hands up and it says, "I know a guy," but he's still on the ground.
You know she put a bowl of fish soup out for you, right?
Yes,
Probably eating it on the ground.
he's eating it on the ground.
Yeah.
She looks over and she says, "You have connection to get to Isle of Darkness?"
Yes,
Interesting. A
How do you have
pirate?
that?
Wait, what did you
don't
say, Kim?
worry about it. They're at the dock.
Uh? You have long journey. Not that long, but long enough. I hope Connect is honest. Dark Isle not so bad.
You been there?
No,
I have. Nom nom.
my
Aren't you,
husband.
Lurk?
We figured. You're like.
Yeah, didn't.
Hmm.
I almost did the same thing. Shush.
You guys are really bad at keeping secrets.
my my husband have been there. We trade sometime with them. Their liaison, their interpreter, their person. Common is hard. Their person uh trades exotic fruit sometime.
Hmm.
Though
Can't say I've ever been there.
the people, the the lower class people don't see the exotic fruit. Ask a dock master. They could tell you. Do you know where you're meeting, friend?
Yeah, Vice.
Vice.
One second.
Everyone looks down at the
Please
ground.
hold.
They're at the docks. I'm sure we'll figure it out once we get there.
Well, I wish luck. Thank for stopping by.
We might be
and-
back tonight. Well, depending, we don't know.
Where is what's her name?
Midnight.
Midnight, Lady Midnight.
Mm,
Siegfried ass.
she's sleeping in room.
I take raw fish up to room.
Oh
Do
no.
not disturb.
What is her deal, by the way?
Ah.
Like, what is she doing?
She is cast away.
Castaway.
She came here with amnesia, picked up by husband, and
Uh,
Jajargo. He found her, crew picked up, he brought her here, dropped off with me, and she's been living for about a month.
Excuse me.
So she doesn't remember who she is.
No, I gave her name Midnight 'cause dark skin.
Makes
That-
sense.
that's a bit.
So she's a lot like me. She forgets who she is. That's funny.
A lot of people forget who they are in this world.
Some sort of accident she remembers on sea. Washed up on a small little island. Something about a horror.
Or
Creature of unimaginable imagery.
Is it a fish?
No.
Is it something that
Eldritch
lives
horror.
with the fish?
What is word eldritch?
I'm sleeping with the fishers.
She's dark skinned, right?
Dark elf.
Dark elf.
Full of like tentacles and eyes and occult wisdom and madness stuff.
She explained it with tentacles
Damn
and
it.
sharpness and big eyeball and creepy.
Wait on, I think I heard of this one before.
I would like to ask my sword if any of this sounds familiar to it. I mean, she is a dark elf.
They are dark elf. That is correct. Um,
Hmm.
I think at the current moment they don't remember encountering any horrors, but
Like,
they do remember encountering some sort of unpleasant energy over in Valehaven.
Siegfried has a wild idea.
What is this wild idea?
Vice, could we bring along another friend?
Oh, fuck me.
A certain
It's
goblin
up to
boy.
you guys.
I figure
I feel like the Goblin Boy is
Siegfried,
just a part of our
Siegfried
cartel.
has idea.
The
Sig-
Goblin Boy is coming with us regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the Goblin Boy's just kind of been hanging out with the pirate that has been out back, and he's been completely and utterly enamored by all of the stories that this guy's been telling him.
Ain't
Did it?
ain't no one ever remember shit sitting around and doing squat. So if we bring her with us, maybe she'll get her memory back.
Well,
Did he?
Just,
Did he go to the steakhouse hop back?
sometimes losing your memory is a blessing rather than a curse.
what did you say, Raspberry?
I said, did he go to the steakhouse out back?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some things I'd rather forget.
Yeah, but if you forgot them, all hell would be set loose, so.
Oh. That's a good
Who's
point.
playing with the spring?
Plus, I want to find out more about this eldritch horror.
Uh. Uh. Zelina kind of.
You just hope it's sushi you can eat.
She squints at you and she says, "She's in my charge."
I'm gonna go wake her up. It's all we're going up the stairs.
Siegfried.
Siegfried.
she,
Blood face cover.
I'm pretty sure like the entire party just goes ahead and tries to stop you, and she goes ahead and just grabs you by the back of your fucking neck.
No, I'm not gonna stop him. I don't want to see how this turns out. Plays out.
And she goes, Fish boy, you know go bother. She worked hard last night.
So did we.
Yeah. Oh, not
We didn't use any magic though. She might be pretty drained.
Oh, true.
She's a very talented bard.
Very, yes.
Well, I'd imagine Lauren mixed in some present digitation to make things look more fancy while he
Yeah,
was
but that's a
performing.
cantrip.
True.
Me,
Secret tries to struggle free.
You want to roll me a strength check for that?
me as a player, I was very much concerned on what effect she might have had on the entire group now as a bar.
Ooh.
Wow, you struggle free.
Okay, I head upstairs.
Oh my god.
Mm.
I still have the fish, by the way.
Oh my god. Zelina is chasing after you.
Don't bother. Once he decides he's gonna do something, nothing is gonna stop him.
It's so
Oh.
true. It's like
Except for
so true.
A hard blow to the back of the head usually stops him, though.
Uh,
Sometimes.
Before she starts
Um,
heading up there, she grabs a battle axe from beneath the bar.
uh,
Do I get to a door?
Yes, so you get to her door, but Zelina's very quickly behind you.
Okay, I knock on the door.
You don't hear anything from behind the door.
Is the door open? Like, is it locked?
Yes.
I look at Zelina.
Roll me a dexterity
Dex.
saving
Check or saving
throw.
throw?
Just an 8.
You do not dodge out of the way of her swinging her great axe down onto you.
Hold on. I know I don't dodge, but when I was looking at her, I positioned myself very, very, like, against the door. Yup, against the door.
Are you
Saw
wearing
that
any
coming.
of your armor?
No.
So
It's
you are
smart when they want
stuck
to be.
right in between her great axe and the door.
Does the door shatter?
No,
No?
but the floorboards do.
The floorboards.
So you're pinned between the axe, the great axe, which is half of your size. She is as tall, if not taller, than Avroth.
Does that mean she did miss?
She did miss you,
Oh,
but you are now pinned.
wait. Oh, I see. So, okay. So I'm like, let's see.
And
How do
how about Bren, can you roll me a d20?
So you want a less than 10 roll then?
What?
I was asking, so you wanted a less than 10 roll?
Oh my god, you got 1.
You should know by now my rolls are shit.
And the door opens behind you, and you fall in to the room as Zelina goes ahead and picks up her axe once again. And as the door opens, you see Midnight staring down at you.
Oh, I don't fall onto her.
No.
Okay.
Fish
We're not
in
doing the whole.
fish no longer in hand. The fishes are now across the room, and
Wait.
Zelina is in the doorway, ready to hit you once again.
Okay. Ignoring Zelina, I am gonna from the floor be like, "Morning, Midnight."
She looks very tired and very confused, with no makeup on and no nothing, and she just has absolutely no idea is going on, and she
I
just
got,
goes, "Hi."
Can I?
I
Can
got, I got important news.
Uh,
You could go on an adventure with us.
um, roll me another dex check.
Oh my god, that one.
Can I make an intervention,
Yes.
please?
Yes, you may.
What do I don't know exactly how I want to do this.
Especially considering you're like, I'm assuming
I'm assuming like
you're
I'm
still
down
assuming you
below.
guys
downstairs.
came up to
Oh,
try
I
and
mean,
either stop him or stop her.
well, no one said anything.
I'm gonna try shooting her axe with my bow to keep her from murdering Siegfried.
Okay.
Also rolls a 1, shoot Siegfried in them.
Roll to hit.
Will a 31 do?
Yes, you hit the axe.
Please don't murder him.
So you hit the pole arm of the axe, and it puts her off balance, and the axe goes ahead and sways to the side, hitting the door frame. Instead of Siegfried,
What's her name again?
Zelina.
Selena, I know he's insufferable. Please don't kill him.
Zelina looks at you and she glares and she says, "He doesn't understand."
He doesn't understand anything. That's like his whole thing.
Siegfried gets a little upset by this, and he flares up. And he's like, "What don't I understand? She should have the
General
Everything.
option.
manners?
No. She should have the option to decide what she wants to do, and I'm giving her
Regardless, you're waking her up at the crack of the dawn in the morning when she was working all night.
This is important news.
What? It doesn't matter. That's rude. Manners.
Scoff.
Lauren is physically offended.
Right?
She's fucking tired and fed up.
Siegfried just scoffs at him.
Midnight picks up the piece of fish that you brought in. She helps Siegfried up, and she escorts both you and the fish out.
Is there
The
anybody
fish.
else in the room downstairs?
All of you
Or did
except
they all go upstairs?
unless anybody else went upstairs. No, the rest of
Tried
you.
to stop him, but you said we all went up, right?
Uh, did
I would
anybody
like
else go
to. I
upstairs?
would like to remain downstairs.
Yeah, same. Downstairs.
Avroth?
What about my boy?
Lauren only went up because he knew that she would beat the shit out of him otherwise.
Spice will take all of Lauren's food. That was
Lauren's already done eating.
You will take his muffins. She will basically dump Siegfried and the fish outside of her door. She will take out Zelina's axe and she will hand it to Zelina. And she will calmly and coldly say, "Get the fuck out of my room. Do not bother me unless it is absolutely needed. And even then, unless it is apocalyptic event, do not wake me." And she
Good night.
closes
Sleep
the
well.
door. She locks it, and then you see a magical ripple effect go across it.
I tell her good night and sleep well.
I just scream. Think about it, but not like scream.
I don't think she even heard you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
Like,
believe my message got across.
Zelina's gonna pick up her axe and she's gonna go. That didn't go. That didn't go at all.
I'm gonna walk over and take my arrow out of the axe.
Who's gonna pay me back for the repairs?
You're the one who
Siegfried.
had the temper tantrum.
Yeah, it would have been fine if I just, was able to do my thing.
You're not supposed to wake her up.
No, you're not supposed to wake her up, but trying to cut him down with an axe is not an apt response to that.
You're supposed to not wake her up. I'm the matron
I
of this
understand.
establishment.
I understand. But there is a million better ways to handle that than
Is he trying
trying
to do a
cut him in
persuasion
half with
check out
an
of getting
axe.
out of the pan? Or...
I'm just gonna leave the fish there on the floor.
I'm not trying to persuade her to do anything. I'm just telling her this is a problem of her own creation.
Well,
Oh, and let me see. Hold on.
you're gonna leave a
Hold
note
on.
on
No,
the fish.
I just go over to Zelina, and I open. I take a hand and put 100 gold in it, and then I
That's
walk away.
way
Do
too
you
much.
even do you even have that much?
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
that's the last
that's
time,
all of
remember?
his gold.
No, but he spent that all on fish last time, remember?
No,
And then he
No,
gave her
only
another
on
100.
fish than drugs, and then y'all got the drug money back.
I
Oh
gave it
yeah.
back to him. Stop giving
He-
him money.
He doesn't know the value of money, really.
I'm gonna,
Nor does he care.
I'm gonna take 90
Nope.
gold out of that hand.
Nope.
No, you
as
don't. You
walk
don't.
away.
Nope.
She sighs and she goes ahead and says, "It was a joke. I repair my inn myself." And she gives it back to you, Siegfried.
Oh.
Good.
Okay then. As long as we cool.
And then she slaps your back. Really hard.
Ooh, does it crack? Can I hear you know how you when you
All of your bones crack.
Ooh, Siegfried goes like ooh in a good way.
Is she mad or impressed at Aloran for shooting her axe?
Impressed. No one has done that to her yet.
Exciting.
No one has had the balls to do it to her.
Lauren's just tired.
But her husband. Her husband is balls to do her.
Her husband's the only one that's allowed to hit her.
Damn.
And
Lauren
even
did
then,
Whoa, domestic abuse? Whoa.
you don't understand Leonin mating, do you?
I do not.
Oh, there
I
you
don't think
go.
once.
Could you please elaborate in large
no, I'm
detail
good.
using possibly pictures or a visual aid?
No, I'm good.
I come back downstairs to the rest of the party and I'm like, I think that went well.
You come back downstairs and see Vice with a bunch of muffins in his mouth.
Sitting on the ground, muffins in face.
Hey, save one for me.
Axel looks to
I think we
We got
lost.
AFK'd.
Yeah.
Is he in the
think-
AFK channel?
I think he
Yeah,
might
why
lost
don't you
internet.
change the AFK timer on the Discord to be like 2 hours or
Ah.
something?
Or just turn it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you actually here?
Yeah, my Wi-Fi has just been funky.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anyway, I will look up at Alora and be like, how much damage did he cause this time?
Enough.
Siegfried just walks past them with the biggest smile on his face.
It actually wasn't his fault.
I mean, it's it's a combination of two utterly ridiculous people.
I'm gonna look at Aloran and be like, "You've traveled the. Oh right, you're a monster hunter. You haven't had to deal with people. We all ridiculous, bitch."
We all
Points
ridiculous.
to Vice with muffins in throat.
Yeah.
Fights of ice for muffins.
Look, man, I'm just tired. Good night. I'm like,
That's not. Yep, you're weird too. You crazy ass bitch too.
Lord just goes underneath the table where the fucking cup fort is.
Lauren puts his mask on, sits down at a fucking table, puts his feet up, passes out.
Wait, you have your mask back?
I presume you gave it back at the end of the night.
Presumably, yes.
I sit back down next to Avaroth and I'm like, hey, we might get another new party member soon.
Oh yeah, it went well up there. It didn't sound like it went well up there.
It didn't.
It'll be okay.
This is why you don't wake up people while they're sleeping.
I'm going to look at him and be like, "Don't wake me up while I'm sleeping, unless it's an emergency."
Or the apocalypse.
Hey, Siegfried, why don't you eat some more fish? I want to prestidigitate the giant fish.
Oh, okay. What is it gonna taste like?
Cabbage.
Clam chowder.
Clam chowder.
Did what's her name? Zelena or
Zelina.
Zelina come back down?
Yes, she came back down with you guys. Axe in
Oh,
hand.
excellent. My
And
apologies for his absurd behavior.
she leaned it against the bar.
Hey, my fish tastes different. What the fuck's going on here?
She raises an eyebrow to you and she says, I have no idea.
I give another chunk to Avaroth. Taste that.
I'll kind of shake my head, but I'll try it. And I'll remark, "Yep, it does taste different. I don't know."
What the fuck?
It's a different part of the fish.
I'm going to. Wait, nobody actually said that.
No, she did.
Oh, I'm going to shake my head as like, maybe that's it. I don't usually eat fish raw, so.
Hmm.
Paul, is it good clam chowder or is it like?
Yeah, it's like in our world, like the top New England clam chowder from Progresso with like the bacon bits in it.
Oh, fancy clam chowder.
Anyway,
Mhm.
Siegfried's just gonna shrug and keep eating it.
where's this contact of yours?
Yes,
They're
yes.
down by the docks, like I said. You should
And
go over there.
Anywhere in particular on the docks, or
I don't know. We'll have to ask around and find them.
their name?
I don't have a name, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
We're gonna become pirates, guys.
No, that is not a
Go,
particularly
go, go,
interesting.
ho.
So all you know is that it's a person at the docks.
Correct.
Lovely.
Hey,
Have more with us, I guess.
you guys are adorable. I love
I'm
you.
going to look up, where are we going?
To the ocean.
Oh. Okay.
Do you know what we're looking for, by chance, Vice?
You've already asked me that question.
Anything?
We'll know when
Any
we get
details
there.
at all whatsoever?
Vice
anything?
does not give him any details.
So Vice, do you know what? I'm not asking you to tell me, but do you know who we're going to and who to see and all that fun stuff?
But Device doesn't say anything. I think we should just go down to the docks.
I agree. Get out of my
Yeah.
tavern.
Farewell.
I agree with
Yeah,
this post I
listen.
just heard. Men do not have breasts, men have titties.
That's true.
Moves.
I don't agree with that, but okay.
Does Hades kill?
Don't you dare, Joey. You have moob.
I have moobs. I do not have titties. I have nipples.
Bro, I'm just gonna say right now, I got breasts.
Yeah, Dux does. Dux does.
Alrighty.
It's a ducky
Well,
face.
I guess we're going to the docks to look for this.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, that's
No,
where we're going
individual.
next. Even if we don't know who we're looking for, we do know we need to get across the ocean. So, where are our boats at? The docks. Let's go to the docks.
To the docks.
To the docks. Delightful. So you guys make it to the docks.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
And
Can I ask for something? Can I ask for something?
what?
So like while we're at the docks, can I see if there's like a straw hat anywhere?
I refuse. I absolutely and utterly refuse.
We're not looking for the One Piece.
I feel like that was a different campaign you already did.
Except that was 3 different pieces.
Yes.
But
A
it
three-
create all to game together in a one piece
It's true.
thing.
The One Piece is real.
I had enough of those memes during that campaign.
Can we get much higher?
It was
Okay.
fun though.
You get there and you see a dock master checking in and has a clipboard and he notices you guys and he
Hey,
walks.
what master?
A dock master?
Oh,
Oh
No.
my god.
Y'all
Can we-
need to grow the fuck up. Good god.
I think
I am
think everybody needs-
confused, but don't want to know.
What rhymes with doc?
I knew because I
Hawk?
heard it perfectly clear, but I can also understand what he heard.
No, I heard it fine too.
Grow
I just
the
want to make
fuck
it.
up. A bunch of goddamn children.
I heard it fine too. I just want to make a joke.
Anyway,
I don't get
you
it.
see the doc cock.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, I was thinking of Dick, but that works too.
And he notices you guys enter the dock area and he walks up to you guys and he says, "Hello, do you guys need any assistance?"
points to points to Vice.
You haven't by any chance heard of the Raven Queen, have you?
I have not. Is there a particular reason you are looking for that ship, sir?
You're
We're
lying.
trying to travel to a distant place.
Do you have a seal on you by any chance?
I do. I'll show him the seal with the letter.
Alorn has it.
Wait, I have the seal.
It
Alorn
wouldn't
has
be
the
that
seal.
seal, would it?
Yeah, it's the seal that Alorn. It's the seal that came in the box, but Alorn took the seal and gave you the letter.
Ah,
Because
well,
it was
that-
the box was addressed to
then
Lauren.
I'll point at Lauren and say, "Show him the seal."
I show him my Monster Hunter seal.
He looks at the
Not
Monster
that
Hunter
one,
seal
the one that we just got.
Oh, yeah, that one.
So he looks
With
at
a
the new
bunch of
seal that
freaking
you got,
Panotzas around
and his face kind of turns white, and he stiffens up a little bit, and he says, "Oh, my apologies, sir. I had absolutely no idea. Of course,
No idea about what.
I can even give you an escort there, a carriage if you need."
That would be
Well,
fantastic.
Be And Lauren's like, we'll be fine. And then freaking Vice interrupts him with, that will be fantastic.
We already have a cart though.
Dude, it's not a carriage.
Free ride, hospitality. Yes.
He motions over to one of the dock boys, and they run off to go ahead and grab a carriage. And he says, "While you're waiting, we just got a new shipment of exotic goods from the Dark Isle. Would you like to maybe peruse it, sir?"
Sure. Go ahead and see what's in what they got.
He goes ahead and brings you over to a fairly small dock building, and it has all kinds of exotic fruits and vegetables. They are more on the spiky side. This is all of the array of fruits and vegetables that you would find in cavernous areas, things that are grown in the dark. And he says, the Dark Isle has been quite fortuitous in giving us this shipment, though only the most highest and esteemed members like yourself can peruse it.
I guess we have to wait outside.
Yeah.
Yes, only Ducky is allowed inside.
Yep.
Aw, damn it.
So is it just fruits, or are there any other goods in there?
It's fruits and vegetables, all exotic, that are imported from the Dark Isle.
We're also going to the Dark Isle, so we could possibly get the stuff for free. Correct?
I don't know, maybe. Probably. If you guys are going there and eat some of their food, you might be able to eat some of this stuff.
I'll ask him, is it alright if I sample some of this stuff?
Oh, yes, of course. I have a whole charcuterie board over here full of a whole bunch of samplings, including some cheese and crackers.
I'm gonna just start the taste test. I'm having a real fancy affair while all these schmucks have to wait outside.
If he takes too long, Lauren is going to charge in and be like, what is going on? Hurry up.
A lot of surprisingly, some of the vegetables are sweet and some of the fruits are sour and like 3 note. They're all unique in flavor. Some of them are related to the avocado and pineapple and starfruit, whatever. Think of them as the Bermuda of fruits and vegetable. And then within like 10 minutes, the carriage comes, and one of the dock boys goes ahead and comes in, and he says, "Sir, the carriage is ready."
During that time, I would have liked to peruse the docks for miscellaneous, like there's got to be like stalls or traders and stuff. I just want to peruse to see if there's anything of alchemical note.
I mean, this is a vast trading. The only problem is that you don't have a guild seal.
Lauren does, though.
Aloran does, but Aloran has a Monster Hunter seal.
Disappointing. Wait, I should wait. Hang on. Is there a local alchemy place here on the docks?
Not on this portion of the docks, no. Further up, there would be closer to where the Pathos guild house would be, which would be more where the noble housing is. But
And there's
that's
okay.
a little bit further from where you guys are.
So, where's this carriage taking us again?
It's taking you guys to the Raven Queen.
As we're heading out of the room, I'm gonna go ahead and say, go ahead and package up one of each of these fruits. I have somebody that might appreciate them.
Yes, of course, sir. Would you like it on the carriage or on the cart that you're currently hauling?
Put it on the cart.
They go ahead and package it up and in cute little fruit baskets and put it on your cart. So you can add it to your inventory, a custom item of exotic fruit baskets of the Dark Isle. Probably add about 3 of them.
Sorry, I zoned out. What's happening now?
I'm having Ducky add some fruit baskets to his inventory.
Okay.
And as you're doing that, the the lovely cart goes ahead and holds all of you guys. The cart that you have, Ducky, or the carriage, is holding you guys. The cart that you have is being attached to the carriage, so that way it can just be pulled and you don't have to telekinesis it if you don't want to. Um,
On our. Sorry.
the goblin boy that you guys have that is on the cart is just riding along. No one even bothers to ask about him or anything. He's having a great time. He
He's just
even made
chilling.
a friend. He is now holding a dog.
Good
What the fuck?
for him.
What kind of dog?
It's a
But
little Shibu Inu.
That's cute.
Yeah,
I'll name him Doge.
we'll name him Dosh.
Why would you name him Douche?
I don't think you heard us right.
Oh, I did. I just
Doge.
decided to not.
Relatable.
Anyways, so you get close. You guys go to the very far end of the dock. And it gets very, very sketchy around here, and the weather kind of just suddenly changes. Like, kind of out of the blue. It becomes foggy and very, very overcast. Um, and the carriage suddenly stops, and uh, the dockmaster goes ahead and opens the door, and he says, "Apologies, sir, but this is as far as we can go. Um, the uh, the ship that you're looking for is just straight down," and he kind of points and he says, "Straight down this way. It's a ship that you really can't miss. As soon as you go down there, show them the seal, and I'm sure that they will be expecting you."
This feels familiar somehow.
Perfect. Thank you.
Of course.
Spooky.
Uh, I wish you good luck on your journey.
I'll
This
unattach
feels
the cart
oddly
and
familiar somehow. Why
just start
can't I
trucking along down the
remember?
path.
This is Axel, by the way, who's saying this, muttering. Do I need to roll a history?
Yes, you do need to roll a history.
I'm going to say, what
Uh,
are you
Can I
remembering?
roll anything to ascertain what is happening to the area?
A nature check?
Nature. I have advantage on that. Will a 23 work?
Even though it is a beautiful and sunny day over in the main part of the city, this is not a natural phenomenon to be happening here. Um, it's
Is it
weird.
magical?
It's not natural. This is
Is it
not a
magic?
natural occurrence. This is magic or some other form of hickory doodah. This is
I'm,
not okay.
I'm going to ask, is this weather normal for this area?
No.
No idea.
No, it definitely isn't.
Well, there we go. I remember. I don't. I take it.
Yeah, you
This
don't.
seems like a magical effect of some
Oh.
sorts.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Within 30 feet of you, you suddenly throw up. Avroth is throwing up rainbows.
Again?
Again.
Nice.
No, wait.
This is the first
What
time.
What did he roll up? What happened?
He
Avroth?
casted Detect Magic.
And
Can
he-
I roll like a deck save to bottle this as it comes out again?
No, no.
Not again.
Keep in
Rainbow
mind,
Puke
it
2,
probably
Electric
would be
Boogaloo.
acidic.
Alright, fine.
Rainbow Puke 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Rainbow
I'm gonna
puke.
kill myself.
This is probably acidic.
You get one bottle before you burn yourself.
Cool.
Can I roll?
Why is it everyone pukes up rainbows around here? I mutter to myself.
The last time Siegfried threw up rainbows.
Can I roll like an Arcana to sense like the source of the magic or something? I don't know.
That's what Avroth tried to do. Look what happened to
Yeah,
him.
but he used Detect Magic. Detect Magic enhances your senses to be in tune with that.
Yeah.
Arcana is more just like a kind of just intuition type dealio, like understanding.
Alright.
Think
actually-
about it.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
What school of magic is it there, Nessa?
Well, after you're done throwing up and your eyes reopen, you just
You
see
throw up
magic
some more.
all around you. The sky, the air, the people, you,
Flashbang out.
you're suddenly getting this feeling, like this dreaded feeling, like you're gonna throw up again, but then you don't. And then it becomes clear to you that this is magic that is far beyond a school of magic.
I'm going to cut the spell now.
Okay.
And then I'm going to stand up and be like, that was unpleasant.
I can
Mhm.
imagine.
And you see Axel there swirling your puke around in a bottle, muttering to himself.
What is wrong with you?
He's gonna sell it
Freak.
for like 300 gold.
yeah.
Buzz is
yeah.
gonna turn around and say, "You guys ask too many questions. Let's get going."
Just
You
gonna
don't ask
follow.
enough.
I shall
He
follow
already
him to
knows all. He already thinks he knows the answers.
Yeah, follow
Haven't
the
you been
Maybe if
paying
you
it?
actually fucking told us something, we wouldn't have to ask questions.
I put my hand over
Nice.
Lauren's mouth. I'm going to be like, shush.
Vice pulls along the cart with telekinesis, starts heading down the path.
Follow the tiny one. So,
Or
as you walk down, you notice the weather changes, and it starts to get foggy, and like a tide rolling in. The people get scarcer. There's not very many people, and it's kind of just really hard to see. And before you know it, you start to hear murmuring and talking, and you kind of have to stop for a little bit because you think you see something, but then you don't see something. And the kicker is, you hear something loud. You hear, well, the sound of footsteps, but giant footsteps. But that doesn't seem right because you're on a dock, right? Why would there be giant footsteps? It would just break. It wouldn't make sense. And then you hear more footsteps. Behind you, or beside you? The fog is so dense and thick that you're not really sure if it's beside you or behind you, or in front of you, or where you are, for that matter. Before you know it, you hear a very loud voice. And this
Ooga
voice
chaka, ooga
says,
chaka, ooga, ooga,
move.
ooga.
Says what?
Ah.
I didn't catch that with what Raspberry said. Says what?
Move.
Oh, well,
Pretty sure that she just decided to shove a brownie in her mouth. So
Yeah, I heard.
The
She went,
voice,
how?
the voice you hear says, "Move."
It says move and then shoves a brownie in its mouth.
see, now we're getting to the self-insert.
I said, move.
The voice is coming
I'm
from
going
behind you.
to. I'm going to take a step to the left.
I would like to roll perception to try and understand what's around me so I know which way to move. If that's all right.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check with disadvantage.
I rolled the same thing twice.
Shit. Nat 1.
That was a nat 1.
Yeah, that was a nat.
He has an absurd perception modifier.
My god.
I
That
got
sucks.
26 twice.
I got
20
fucking.
twice.
Oh,
I had
actually, you
24
know
the
what?
first one, and then got an 8 the
I
second
will
one.
roll perception as well, actually.
I got 26
Because-
twice.
My
Yep.
god.
Well, actually, I wouldn't get. You said disadvantage,
Yeah,
but I have
disadvantage.
advantage on perception checks, so I probably would. Okay, so just take the first one, which was actually a 5.
Holy cow. Okay. Lauren, you're good. Axel.
You have to decide what to do when someone rolls a nat 1 and still has a 13 or 14.
God, okay. Axel, you're fine. Fuck it. Bren, you're fine. Vice, you don't see shit. Siegfried, you don't see shit. And Avroth, you don't see shit. Okay. So, for the half of you, for the ones that decide to move,
I move.
do all
I
of you
stepped
decide
to
to
the
move?
left, but
Aloran moves.
Do all of you move? Or
I took one step to the left. That's it.
yeah, like where do we move? We don't
I
know
might
where
move.
to move.
The perception was to know where to move.
I presume you can kind of assume where to move based off of where the sound of the voice is coming.
We don't know where the sound of the voice is coming from.
No, Ada said it was coming from behind.
it
Oh,
was coming from behind you.
Oh, then
Oh,
we'll
well,
move.
then just forward.
Or off to the side.
Or off to the side.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
move
move
left.
off to the side.
Yeah,
Move
just
off to
off
the
the
side.
side.
Okay, so, Lauren, Bren, and Axel, you guys go ahead, and move, and when you do, you see, a small group of, people for, Vice, Avroth, and Siegfried. You move, and you do not see this group of people. Um, the first person that you see is a gigantic turtle.
Gigantic what?
Turtle.
Oh.
He
Kenny,
stands. Go ahead.
would you like to explain a turtle for all of us that do not remember?
Or
Turtle
weren't here.
is a massive turtle, essentially a bipedal turtle. And he stands about 7 feet 9 inches tall. He's fucking massive. He has a giant battle axe on his back. Its shell is spiky, like really, really spiky, but also has lots of scratches and marks all over it. Very obviously battle worn. He has a cloak that's like just kind of torn and worn. It looks horrible, but it just kind of adds to the menacing energy. And what's holding that cloak together is a medallion that depicts a skull, and one eye is a red gem, and the other is a green one.
I'm sorry. I know this is supposed to be serious, but your character just makes me think of a grimdark version of Bowser.
Fuck.
You know, that's pretty funny. He's not. That's
He's
for sure.
not, but
But none of y'all know his name, presumably. At least not yet.
No.
Mm.
I mean, if I saw him, I would know because I remember a few sessions ago I did a history check and I knew who he was,
What?
but I did not see him.
What?
Because remember, there was it was I think one of the one shots we did with Vice where he disguised himself as Grincho.
That was with Vice?
Yeah,
That was
wasn't
with
it?
Cecil.
Or was it? No, that was Cecil.
That
Never
was with a
mind.
whole other character, yeah.
Yeah, Cecil
I'm tripping.
knows who he is, but that's Cecil's job. To know every pirate on the sea. The next person that you see has a little bit of a glow to her. She's considerably smaller. She's a fire ganassi with flowing white hair, glowing red eyes, or glowing yellow eyes with reddish tinted skin. She holds a sword on her back and wears traditional kimono. The next person that you see next to this turtle is a sea elf. Sorry, a triton. With green hair, blue armor, has blue skin and green eyes. With what would you call that? Triton memora accessories. So like a gold armband, some earrings, and did he have a trident? I don't remember.
He had a
He had.
he had a staff, didn't he?
Hold on. Let me
Did he have a
check.
staff?
Hold on.
I can't. He removed his character from the campaign, so
He did? Ah, shit.
yeah, he did.
I think he had a trident. I'm pretty sure he had
I
a
think
trident.
he had a trident.
I'm pretty sure. Because he threw it quite often, then he lost it quite often.
Yeah. And I had the revelation that Otifrost is not there. Which made me very sad, Ducky, because you had told me that he had joined the Dream Pirates, and Kenny had reminded me of that.
Yeah, he's in his own pirate group
So
now.
we don't get to see Otifrost come back. But
What about the cartographer guy?
what,
He's there.
what cartographer guy?
Exit character.
Xander?
Something. Yeah, yeah.
Xander is a regular human, I believe. That is also with you guys. But I don't remember him. I don't think I have his character on there.
He was like a ranger or something like that.
Let me look. Let me see. Yes, he is an Azamar.
Oh.
So he has a slight glow to him. He has brown hair and he looks like a completely normal human, except he glows oh so slightly with hazel eyes. Those are the four people that kind of are standing behind you slash before you as they intimidatingly yet not so because Grimshell kind of just bullied you guys to move.
As Grimshaw walks by, he stops beside. He looks down, stops beside Vice, leans over, pats his head. Little one. Then continues to walk back forward. You just got a head pat from a fucking massive turtle. Congratulations.
Ice is physically disgusted that he has been insulted in this way.
Does he say anything?
No. He is visibly upset, though.
Why is he upset?
I mean, what if What if Shaq came up to you and like pat you on the head with my little one and then walked away? Like, come on. Like,
Okay, so the entourage goes ahead and continues on through the dense fog. Um, do you guys continue? Do you guys follow them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of sticking with the rest of the people, but yeah.
All right. So you guys go ahead and follow them, and the fog suddenly clears up like a little barrier, almost. Um, oh my god. Um, and you see a magnificent vessel before you. It
Upon
is.
this, sorry,
Go ahead. What did you say?
describe it first.
Um, got me all kinds of confused now. It is a giant man o' war ship that is black and purple with golden trim. You can see a giant, its sails are that of a giant raven, and its flag flies that of a giant raven with a skull.
Look, it's Kenny's mom.
Jesus Christ.
What?
The crew there, they wear that of something with a splash of purple, either a purple vest or a purple sash or a purple hat. That is how they signify that they are part of this crew. The turtle that you saw earlier and the crew, the three other people that you saw with him, are checking over some things and he is barking orders as if this is his own ship.
Move that now.
It looks like they're getting ready to set sail.
With this, can I roll another history check?
Yes, you may, and you have advantage now.
17.
17. Do you recognize this ship? You've been on this ship.
Oh, I've been here on this one before. Has a really cool merchant magic crafter thing.
Was Grimshell and company a part of this crew at this point that Axel was on the ship? Or was this before then?
This was before then. This was very much before them.
Okay.
Didn't
So,
It wasn't
Grimshell.
quite so moody.
Huh?
The ship wasn't quite so moody in the light then.
This was before the ship had actually gotten said artifact. That it could go ahead and hide in the fog during the day. So yes, this is the ship that you guys have been waiting. The ship that you've been looking for. This is the Raven Queen's Eminence. Uh, you are unsure if the man that you had inadvertently pissed off by getting in his way is the captain, but he looks like he's in charge. He might be the man that you need to talk to.
Are you sure your ship isn't
Hey,
called Queen's Mom?
Avrov,
Yes.
can I have my earring back, please?
I'll
You
hand it
shouldn't.
to him.
You shouldn't need it here, and we can get you one here. I think.
You turn back to your dragony self.
We should approach the ship.
And as you turn back, some of the sailors kind of eye you suspiciously, but they shake it off and just continue on with their business in fear of getting hit by one of the people. You see the Triton get on board the ship as the fire ganassi goes ahead and starts lighting some lanterns around the ship with her powers of fire ganassiness.
Vice, you got this.
The technical term, ganassiness.
Ganassiness.
Gonna see.
Ganassis? With her fire powers.
No cheat.
Vice.
Yeah, I will go up to the person that is in charge.
The one that patted your head.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What you gonna do about it, huh?
I will say, I appreciate the affection, but we're looking to board the Raven Queen.
On what business?
We need to make it to the Dark Isles.
I'm not the one you talk to.
Then who should I talk to?
The captain.
No.
All right, and where is this said captain?
The bull.
You,
Seems like you're very descriptive.
you see Sylvia pop his head over the rail, and he says, "Hey, co-captain ain't much for words. If you're looking for the Empress, she's on board, but she's a very busy lady.
Is it Empress or Captain?
Oh.
Fair
Both.
enough.
For people like you, it's Empress.
Can I ask something?
What's up?
Not to anyone, but like in general, like we could see the sky now and everything, right?
No.
Oh no.
No.
Hmm.
You are still encapsulated in a lovely bubble of fog, like a barrier.
Is there any way for us to tell what time it is?
It is whatever time your watch says.
We have watches.
No.
Okay. Oh. Chi.
I would like to climb up onto the ship since I am back to my proper shape with my monkeyness and I want to enjoy it. I want to monkey my way up onto the ship.
Uh,
Get back here. No.
Sylvia stands at the top and goes, "No one's allowed on board till co-captain says."
Vice, you said you had this handled. Fix this.
I'm going to visibly ignore the turtle and start talking directly to Sylvia. And I'll say maybe this will clear up some things, and I'll have Lauren show him the seal. I'll ask Lauren to show him the seal.
I'll show him the seal.
Sylvia nods over to uh, Turtle that says, "Well, is it authentic?"
He snatches the seal from Aloran's hand. seems so. And tosses it back on the ground. Tosses it on the ground. He picks up Vice by his shirt and carries him onto the ship and gestures the rest of you to follow along.
Yes! Yes! In old turtle fashion, I miss this. Is anybody gonna pick up the seal that's on the ground?
Lauren will, I guess, yeah. It's like, what's up with that guy? I don't know how to interact. I don't know how to handle an interaction between two of my own characters. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm just thinking Turtle and your boom flash boom gnome.
Oh god, they would kill each other.
I think Turtle would kill him. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, 100%.
I don't think he would survive.
I'm
So
sure there's a lot of people that haven't killed that flashbang.
Xander goes ahead and says, I'm really sorry about them. They're all hotheads. You know how it is. Now, guests first. If you need help, let me know.
How long until we depart?
Well, where are we going, first of all?
Well,
All
Grimshell
those questions.
is taking y'all onto the ship. There's a big old door, and then he stops before he goes and opens the door. He stares at every last one of you, and he says, "Disrespect, Cap." And then opens the door.
You cut out real bad there.
If you disrespect Captain, I will kill you.
Ooh,
And
that was really good.
The door that you see before you is a very large mahogany carved door with golden
Mahogany.
inlays. And it is of a raven, and the doorknobs are the claws. And he opens the door to a large dining room. Well, it's more like a intimate dining room. Big enough to go ahead and house all of you in it, with a very large throne-like chair at the very end of the table. The table is, of course, purple, um, with golden and red filigree on it. A single crow stands atop the chair on one of the armrests, and it watches you as you all filter into the room.
I'm gonna summon Nalia, and she's gonna go land next to the crow. It's gonna be a raven and a crow.
Uh, the crow kind of just watches you all as you all filter in, and almost as if perfectly seated and sitting. There's spots for each and every one of you with your favorite drinks, high chairs, low chairs, chairs that do not have backs, and there's even your favorite appetizers sitting in those seats as if they already knew where you were going to sit.
Michelle puts Vice on his seat,
His high chair.
and he says, "There you go, little one," and pats his head.
Ice is gonna flip off the door.
He's going to mimic the gesture. I don't even think Grimshell knows what it means. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, that's actually fucking hilarious. It's just like flips him off back. It's the most like passive aggressive thing ever.
Right where Siegfried would sit is a delicious cup of juice and a piece of fish. Tiny little pieces of fish. Right where Avroth sits is a crispified piece of unknown mystery meat. done just to his liking, and a cup of the strongest grog that they could muster up. Right where Axel is sitting are a whole bunch of fruits, sweet and delicious, smothered in the best assortment of chocolate, along with a delightful cup of wine. Where Vice is some exotic fruits and vegetables perfectly picked from a different part. Our lovely Layla, with an expensive pairing of white wine. Where Bren is sitting is just some tiny little finger sandwiches, because you can't go wrong with finger sandwiches.
Can't go wrong.
And chocolate milk.
Interesting.
He gets a tall glass of chocolate milk.
Chalky milk.
Axel
Growing
is
boys
just
need their milky milkies.
What?
Axel is just going to stand and wait.
I wasn't done.
Oh, sorry.
And right where Lauren's seat is a lovely array of every kind of shot glass filled to the brim of whiskey, rum, and tequila, along with pasta.
Hey, he's happy about that. If any
What
of you
does the-
opt, if any of y'all opts to stand up, Grimshell will walk up to you and tell you to sit down.
Oh, okay. Where's our little? What does our little Giblin friend have?
The
Yeah,
little
what does he
Giblin
have?
has the weirdest version of chicken strips with the apple juice.
Aww,
What about the dog?
is there like a little bit plate of mac and cheese with it too?
Yes. There's a
Perfect.
plate of
With the chicken strips.
What about the
Oh.
dog?
the dog gets the fanciest dog food, which is basically minced up meat, some potatoes, and some leftover swill water.
Oh, that is pretty fancy.
Do you guys sit?
Well,
I mean, I'm
Tortle has
already
told us.
sitting because I was
Tortle told
sat.
us to sit, so yes.
Sit.
I was going to wait for the captain and wait for them to be seated, but do what we're told.
Yeah, I would be sitting down as well.
From the back of the room near where the chair is, I always have a hard time explaining her, and I never can do it right, so I'm just gonna go
Juicy?
ahead. No, I'm just gonna go ahead and post a fucking picture of her in Campfire. So that way you guys can fucking see
But then I have to look at Discord and I'm looking at other things.
the person that walks in. Empress Licia. And I'll also
I also posted a fun video I found a while back about how how ships work. It's really quite neat.
Indeed.
Watch it later. It's half an hour long.
I'll also post a picture so our people on the video can see her.
You just open up your browser.
This lovely, what you would call, person walks in through the back near the chair. She sees Turtle standing at the door. She says, "Thank you so much, Co-Captain, for getting everyone in here. You may go ahead and leave and continue getting us ready for sail. Don't forget to close the door, Grimshell."
Yes. He leaves. Y'all watch as he like slowly lumbers with loud steps. Like it kind of like shakes the entire table as he steps.
Vice will lean forward and say, "No offense, but have any of you guys thought of teaching Master Oogway over here some manners?"
I'd like to roll a history check on the name Grimshell.
Go for it. Everyone can roll a history check on the name. Well, yeah,
Except for Avra.
except for Avril.
I'm mostly wanting to try to remember the name of the little demon I dealt with.
17.
Got a 21.
21.
So, Bren, you don't know anything. Vice, you remember that he was mentioned in one of the reports from Cecil, though you can't remember the exact details. You just remember that he had something to do with some sort of weird massacre thing a while back. Uh, Aloran, same dealio, marked as some sort of menace, thought he was dead, um, though now it's confirmed that he's not dead.
At least to us.
Yeah. For a long time, everyone thought that the Captain Grimshow was dead. It's confirmed he's not dead now. Axel. Uh, you're trying to remember that one person's name that you got your magical earrings from?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what was that name?
Forgot his. He was funny. I liked him.
I liked him too. A couple of times I listened in. That's why we decided that's where Axel got his earring from. I forget what Axel traded for it.
Um,
What
Asmo.
didn't he make? Didn't he something to do with polymorphs or potions or something? Anyway,
His name, at least that you can remember, is Asmo.
okay.
Okay.
Now that that lord up is over, the Empress goes ahead and takes her seat, and pets both the raven and the crow that is to her side. And she says, "This is such a lovely raven you have, Aloran."
Her name's Nalia.
Oh, Nalia, what a cutie. I'm so glad that you guys could finally make it. I was starting to get worried.
Eh?
Would get what?
Get worried?
Worried? What?
Well, of
We
course.
were expected.
I get worried about all of my guests.
We were expected.
I mean, I think that's pretty obvious considering she has her favorite foods out and
You
seating
never.
designed for each and every one of us.
You could never say no to a good shot, could you, Aloran?
Oh, no, I couldn't. And he downs another one.
I'm gonna pipe up. This meat is delicious,
Huh?
but who are you?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Empress Licia. You can call me Licia if that makes it easier, but I am the captain of this ship. I'm also one of the right hand ladies of Queen Kana.
Ah, it is a pleasure.
Gonna give Siegfried a look.
Yeah, what's Siegfried doing during all this?
Siegfried is currently ignoring everything and is currently just thinking about what time it is and if his new friend, or what he'd like to call friend, is gonna make it.
Uh,
Midnight.
Yep.
she looks over at Siegfried and she says, "No, I have not met the king personally. It is a pleasure, and no, your friend will not make it.
What?
I apologize, but she was not scheduled to make this adventure. Her destiny does not lie with us here. Is that alright with you, sire?
6 feet size, and just starts eating the fish.
I'm sure you'll find another fixation upon the boat.
Your Eminence, is Asmo perchance still working his craft aboard?
Oh, yes, of course. He absolutely loves it here ever since he got his new forge.
But you know these folk?
Hmm? Yeah, I traveled with him once before.
Yeah, we picked him up
So
as a little castaway. Completely adorable when you were younger.
I'm adorable now, and I'm gonna do the can I do like a persuasion or something?
Sure.
Or charisma, just a straight charisma check.
Do a straight charisma check. I want to see how flattering you are to the party.
Oh god.
Ah!
Rip.
You try and be flattering, and everyone sees completely through it. Even her, she's like, yes, charmed.
How cute.
How cute.
Shut up.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna I'm gonna glare at you and sullenly eat my food. Well, nibble on it.
So if you're expecting us, then does that mean we're welcome aboard?
Yes, of course. I even have some quarters ready for you, though they're not the most comfortable.
Somebody's making a lot of
Paul.
noise.
Paul.
Sorry, I will mute myself.
It's Paul
Thank
again.
you.
Sorry.
It's always Paul.
Thanks.
It's not always Paul.
It's not always Paul.
No, sometimes
Sometimes
it's
it's
me. Sometimes it's me. Because
that's
I
true.
know I echo.
Sometimes it's Kitty's chair.
Sometimes it's my chair. I've adjusted my sensitivity to where it shouldn't be as bad
You
now,
just
though.
need some fucking WD-40 on that bitch.
Perhaps.
Anyways, um, what did you say? I forgot already.
So we're welcome aboard.
Oh, yes. She says, yes, of course. Though the quarters might not be as comfortable as you're used to, though I doubt sleeping on the ground is any more better than sleeping in a bunk.
Trust me, I've slept in far worse conditions.
I hope
Hey.
that none of you are seasick.
Lauren sweats nervously.
Can I get a paper and pen?
Uh,
And do you guys have a messenger pigeon?
I can deliver a message. I can have a message delivered. Yes, are you having a message delivered to midnight?
Yes.
Of course you are. She waves her hand and a ink pot with a pen and parchment appears before you.
Should I write add a character? Should I write the message and send it to you?
Yes, please.
Okay. He hands her the message.
Alright, type up your message to me.
Yeah, trust me, whatever y'all got, better than some of the conditions I've slept in. Try roughing it in the mountains of Denmark.
I would not imagine roughing it anywhere. I live by the sea. Obviously.
Well, I'll never become a monster hunter.
Oh, I
Um,
would never.
sorry, I had to step out. I had to sign for a package.
Oh, the comment he made about teaching Grimshell banners. Vice
Yeah.
Spade, yeah.
She didn't react to that like at all. She is aware.
Abundantly aware.
She just doesn't care. Her crew
I
is
mean, that's
perfect.
part of the attraction.
Her crew is perfect the way that they are, and if anyone says otherwise, no.
Long walk off a short plank.
Yeah,
Grimshell gets shit done.
and that's why he is her co-captain. Who?
The matron.
Zelina. Um. She says, Are there any other questions that you have for me and or for this voyage?
How long will it take? And what does it cost?
It doesn't cost you guys anything. It's already been paid up front.
By whom?
But don't worry about that. I was told that the circumstances are not to be meddled with.
Lauren
You
raised
guys
this
can
now
thank
back
Vice
eyebrow.
for that.
He looks over at Vice. He's like, "What the hell are you not telling us?"
Vice will give a real big thumbs up. In fact, I'll use hold on. What spell do I got? I want to use minor illusion to give a real big thumbs up.
Jesus.
Your hands grow 10 sizes bigger, and you just big thumbs up. She is entertained by this, and she does like the little golf clap.
By the way, during this correspondence, Lauren is like downing shot after shot after shot after shot.
As you are taking shots of things, the shots are refilling.
He's just not stopping.
The same thing with all of your guys' cups. As you are drinking your juice, wine, or chocolate milk,
God damn it.
your drinks keep on refilling. The
I
food,
don't
on
think
the
he's
other
even touched his pasta. I'm not gonna lie you.
She looks over at the rest of you and she says, I don't know about you, but I am dying for a main course. Are you guys interested in any particular foods?
At what point does Lauren have to start making constitution checks?
Now.
Amazing. 23.
You're fine.
I
I've
keep
already emptied everything that's on my plate.
I can give you whatever that meat was, which I think it was. Oh, where did we get that? It was sea hydra, I believe.
It was delicious.
I can get you another helping, or I can get you something else if you'd prefer.
Well, I would not mind eating more of this.
Of course.
You know,
Would it be all right if if I visited with Asmo now?
You guys will have plenty of time after your talk with me. I know that everyone always has a lot of questions and concerns with me, but you can go as a group down there. I don't want you to get lost or anything, of course. I remember the last time you went to go down there, you were lost for almost an entire day. I had to send Scarlet to get you.
I wonder
I
if he
don't know
still
if you
has that
guys.
little. I wonder if he still has that little fire minotaur.
Oh,
I
I
don't
have a
know if you
question.
guys have any of this, but I haven't had it in years. Do you guys have a bowl of blueberry cereal?
What?
Blueberry?
Yeah, no, blueberry. Remember, because Vice knows about both Count Chocula and blueberry cereal.
Why does he know about this stuff?
It's only the two, and it's only because he saw it in Archie's tower.
And I have a box of one of them.
Yeah.
No,
Well, no,
because in
mine.
Archie, no, because in Archie's tower, Archie said he had Count Chocula, and then Vice said, "I prefer blueberry."
Uh,
That was in our first session we ever did. Flashback. Uh-oh.
So how does
Damn.
Vice know about this?
Don't ask stupid questions. He just does.
Vice has his ways.
I haven't. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's right. I pull out my infinite Count Chocolate cereal box. Like, he doesn't really like this. Did you want any of your eminence? Gonna offer her some.
Just fucking.
I'm
Did
still
Nessa
doubting.
die? Huh?
that's sweet. Um,
Ada has been murdered.
sorry, I was reading the letter that Siegfried had sent. Sorry. Hello?
Hello, hello.
Oh, whoa.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Did you miss everything about the blueberry?
Almost. She does not have any blueberries and cream.
I want to offer her some of my Infinite Count chocolate cereal from my Infinite Count chocolate
You can
cereal
put it in here.
box.
She refuses and she lifts up a glass with a red liquid and she says, I am good with just my glass, thank you.
So if y'all are from the Dark Isle, and if you're one of Queen Kana's ladies, does that mean everybody on this ship's a vampire?
Wait, what? Slime's hands on table. Wait, are we on the? Are we at the table still?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Slime's hands on table.
Oh dear. Hello, King Siegfried. My name is Alicia. I am indeed one of Lady Kana's concubines.
Siegfried snaps his finger. I knew it.
You
I
so
work
did not.
directly under Queen Kana as one of her security officers, specifically for this particular trade route. I was hired to escort you guys from Journey's End to the Dark Isle. No, not my entire crew are vampires. Only a small portion of them are. But that small portion is large enough for me to go ahead and use my artifact wisely.
Your artifact. I presume that's what produced the fog.
Correct.
Interesting.
So that's what was different about this time. I knew something was different.
Yes.
And that turtle, Grimshaw was his name. What's his dealio? Did you just like resurrect him or something? He's supposed to be dead, right?
He was. Surprisingly, he ended up on my boat as a. Uh. Uh. Well, I'd actually like to call it more of a happy accident. He had absolutely no memory or recollection of what he was or what he had done in the past, and so after a little bit of adventure and helping me acquire what I had needed to go ahead and help my lovely queen, he remembered who he was, and instead of going off and righting the wrongs that he had done, he decided that eternal servitude was good enough for him. And I am thankful because he is as much my family as I am his.
So your family with a homicidal maniac.
He is not homicidal. He's really
No?
not. Why don't you ask him? He remembers everything. You could get the story from him yourself. I think you'll find that what was told about what actually happened is not what happened at all. Even a killer can be a redeemable person. Take me, for instance. I destroyed an entire city. Yet here I am. Redeemable.
I'm going to cast Detect Good and Evil.
Oh no. Alright. Her alignment is good.
What about everybody else? This would be the first time that I've done it.
Alright, we'll start down the line. Vice, what's your alignment?
Vice's alignment.
Isn't he like true neutral or something like that?
He's chaotic.
No,
No, he's neutral.
Where does it say on here?
I think it was chaotic neutral. I'd have to looking for it. It's under like description, isn't
It's
it?
under description, yeah.
Description and then characteristic.
Sweeping.
Mm-hmm.
Chaotic neutral, yeah.
Siegfried, what is your alignment? It's not, but what is your alignment? Chaotic good? Siegfried is chaotic good. Lauren, can you put it on there? Lauren is neutral good. Is that still true?
I'd say so, probably.
Axel.
What would you say?
I'd say that's still good. That you're still neutral. Neutral good. Axel, what is your alignment?
Well, according to my sheet, neutral good, but I feel like he's been going more chaotic good.
I think that is pretty accurate. Press the next button. There you go. Go ahead and change it to chaotic good. So Axel is good. Bren.
Hi.
What is your alignment?
Chaotic good.
Do you think that is still valid?
Yeah, it's pretty valid.
Alright. Well, those are the alignments of your party members, Avroth.
Cool. Avroth will kind of shrug.
And she is lawful good.
All right.
Was there anything else that you wanted? Was that it? Did you want to do anything with that information?
No, Avroth will just kind of shrug. Like, he heard that she destroyed a city. So he's just like, what?
People can change. People can change.
People can, in fact, change.
We have seen
Or
this with
she's
our own
lawful
party
good and
members.
she destroyed it for a good reason.
It could have been a city of cultists or a city of non-believers.
Or a city of monsters.
A city of monsters, or a city of sinners, or a city of Denmarians.
Is that what it was?
I'm not telling you. Alright. Was there
Lovely.
anything else that anybody had to ask of her? She did say it's gonna take 5 days. Did I say 5? It's gonna take 5 days to sail from Journey's End to the Dark Isle. To the port of the Dark Isle.
Fish.
Vice
You
sits
got
up in
fish.
his chair. Says, "Wait, you're telling me that big lug forgot everything? I thought they had total recall."
Slow clap.
God.
That was awful.
That's pretty good. Lord can't help but chuckle a little bit at that.
And he has no idea why.
That was bad. No.
Huh. Nope, not gonna Viscit.
What?
I was just thinking to myself, I wonder what would happen if I opened up the sphere cycle here.
Please no. Please God no. This room is not even big enough to open the sphere cycle.
I mean,
No,
the
no,
sphere cycle is-
not here, but on the deck.
Oh God, please no.
but it's in its own DA bubble, so doesn't it warp space around it to make room for it?
And this like room, it like shifts and shapes and it changes to accommodate the things inside of it, right?
You guys don't know that.
True, but meta knowledging here, it does do that.
You don't know that.
But Siegfried doesn't need to know that.
Yeah, but Siegfried also won't like purposely try and like
True,
destroy.
true.
Yeah.
Hey
That's why
Nessa,
I was saying like the deck, but
What?
then again, they be thinking this.
I think we're all DMs playing as characters here.
Oh god.
That
Sorry.
sucks.
I'm gonna die.
I'm not a
This was
DM.
I'm sorry,
this
Ada.
was about a conversation me and Nessa had earlier.
I've never DM'd a day in my life.
You never will.
Nope, I refuse. Too much stress.
Alright, so after you guys' beautiful conversation that you have with Empress Licia and her going ahead and giving you food and drink, um, you go outside. She does go ahead and send your letter.
Sweet.
She goes ahead and, actually, waiting at the door, are two little girls.
Uh,
They look almost identical. One of them is a girl with red eyes and white hair. The other one has green eyes and red hair. They're both elves. Um, uh, the one with white hair says, "Hello, my name is Amelia. I'll be helping you during the day while you're on the ship." Scarlet rolls her eyes and she says, "My name is Scarlet. I'll be helping you at the night time with whatever you need."
Greetings to the both of you.
Um, Scarlet says, "Since it's not the night, I won't be helping you, so Amelia's gonna help you." Whatever. She just jumps up to,
and just eats herself off the ship.
she jumps up to the crow's nest, climbing up to it, and Amelia bows to you guys and says, "I understand that you want to go ahead and see Asmo. I can take you there.
Asthma.
Isn't
Yes,
that what Axel wanted?"
yes, you guys will love him. He can make anything.
By the way, Axel, you do recognize her. She was on the ship when you guys were there before. She is exactly the same.
Oh,
She
you
hasn't
must be
grown
one
up
of the Empress's attendants.
at all.
Greetings, it's been a while.
She hasn't grown up at all. She's exactly the same. She's
Yep.
still a little kid.
Mm-hmm. Vampire.
And she nods and she says, "It's so nice to see you again, Axel. You're so grown up and everything."
Don't say that. Then I'll have to start being an adult.
You'll never have to be an adult. You're a monkey.
I kind of love that. I kind of love that.
You'll never have to be an adult. You're a monkey. Monkey man. Secret. Monkey man.
Not so secret.
Yeah.
And so she goes ahead and takes you, um, so the way that the ship is comprised is the main deck is where, all the sails and all of the fun stuff is. The second deck is cannons, also where some of the day crew sleep, um, fun things like that. Third deck is where you guys will be sleeping, where the night crew sleeps, where the mess hall is. Fourth deck is where storage is, and also happens to be where Asmo is, and some other miscellaneous things. So she goes ahead and takes you to the fourth deck. And she, after you guys get down to the fourth deck, she looks at you all with very serious face as she goes, "What you're about to see might scare some of you, so please don't be frightened. And if you need to hold hands, it's okay."
Not you.
Axel's gonna reach for Lauren's hand.
He looks over as Axel snatches his hand back. He's like, "What's wrong with you?"
Aww.
Vice grabs Brett's hand.
What? He's gonna pull his hand up and kind of look at the connection, not letting go, but it's kind of still confusing at the
Seeing that,
encounter.
I'm gonna go over and grab Red's other hand.
I'd also like to be using minor illusion, so it looks like I'm grabbing his head with a very big head.
Amelia's gonna grab Siegfried's hand, and she's gonna be like, "Okay, ready? Let's go." I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it only once. You guys go down, and you make it left. You go down and go into a room. You take a left, a right, a left, and then you go into another room. You go down some stairs, up some more stairs. You go into a left. You go into another room. You go down some stairs. You take a flight of stairs that lean sideways. You go ahead, take another right about 7 times. You go into another room, and then finally you stop at.
Someone write all that down.
I was going to, but I didn't have
No.
enough time to get it up to record, which was
Can
the
you
point.
can you please
Neither did
translate
I.
to Spanish, please? Por favor.
And finally you
She
stop
said,
at a gigantic iron door. Well, it looks like it's been
Sorry.
beaten up a little bit.
We can go back and get it from the recording. She said she was only saying it once.
And Amelia stops and she says, "I'm not allowed in there. Esmo got mad at me last time, and so I got kicked out. You guys have fun though, and good luck getting back."
Wait!
And she lets go of Siegfried's hand, and she starts skipping off.
Wait! I'm gonna shout after her.
Bye.
Wow.
Lauren's like, it's fine. I started leaving a trail of rope once we took the third turn.
Only to find out that the rope was actually cut off at some point.
Fuck.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's go in. I'm gonna push open the door, like go up, put my hand on either door, and push it open.
So you go to push on the door, and it doesn't budge.
I scratch my head, I look down, I grab the rings, and I pull it open.
Ah ha ha ha. You you pull the door open, and I love explaining this room every single time because it's so cool. You
It's
go
got even
into
more stuff
this,
in it now.
huh?
Got even more stuff in it now too.
Doesn't he?
know.
Doesn't he have like a little minotaur friend? Isn't that what Axel traded him? Was like polymorph and used it to make a
There's
minotaur?
a whole bunch of stuff in here now. Okay. You go into this dimly lit room, with display cases lining the entire room, and in the middle you see kind of this obelisk of just weirdly crafted crap. To one side of the room you can go ahead and see a curtain along with a countertop that has a beautiful fire cat. It's not exactly a cat on fire, it's literally a fire made out of cat. Well, a fire in the shape of a cat.
The fire made out of cat.
It's a gato frito.
It's a gato frito. And next to this cat is a mini minotaur, and they're both having a nap together. You also see a lizard on the other side, in plate armor, and you see him trying to get to the other side of the countertop, or one of the other countertops. Um, you see a forge on the other side of the room. This forge is not on, but it has some coals in it. In the middle, you see kind of this pedestal of a whole bunch of crafted things, some marbles, some wooden carved shields and knickknacks, and there's a whole bunch of different things in it. And then you see some shields and swords hanging down from some chains from the ceiling in the display cases and along the walls. You see a unique shield that has a star painted on it. You see a giant glowing sword that vibrates a little bit, and you see all kinds of knickknacks and things just in
Don't
this.
forget about the trebuchet.
Oh my god! Remember, it's in the stack.
It's in a what?
It's in the stack. The trebuchet is in the stack with all the other stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What about the shelf? The shelf that Alfredos made.
The shelf is behind the countertop that has other knickknacks on it now. Uh, the shelf has a pipe on it now. Uh, the other group, they made a uh wooden bong. So there's just a really big bong on there now. Yeah, that
The
was a
other
thing.
group.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The
Exciting.
ones that are even further east.
Yeah.
I mean, of course Jordy would, and of course Snow would.
No, it wasn't their idea. It was actually Goss and
I
fuck.
haven't met them.
It was Goss and Liam's idea. It's a bubble bong.
Bubble bong.
Yep. It's the size of him.
Hey, Asmo!
Uh, you hear some rustling, and you see a tiny little red demon pop up onto the countertop, and he says, "Who is it?" And then he squints his little eyes. He goes, "Monkey Man!"
Demon Man! And I have to say, have any of you watched Disenchanted?
No.
No.
Oh,
A
okay.
little
Well,
bit.
for some reason, whenever I think of him, that's what I think he looks like the outline, a red outline.
Yes.
Um,
That's how I see him. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I roll anything on this guy to know what the fuck he is.
Arcana.
Well, 26 do.
Yeah. He's a demon. He's a lower class demon, but he's a demon.
He's a lesser demon.
Not necessarily a lesser demon. He's a true ass demon, but he's not a demon lord or a demon god.
Got it.
He will fuck your shit up if you piss him off, and he can do some really cool ass shit, but he can't do shit like his name suggests.
Right.
So, I had two things I was wondering if you could help us with.
What can I do for my longtime friend?
So, you see that dragon-looking thing over there?
Hey,
That dragon-looking dude?
I thought dragons weren't real here.
Apparently, they're not real here. He's not from here.
Come here, my friend. I want to get a look at you. He claps his
I
hands
oblige.
and has the gimme gimme. Mind you, this guy is literally 1.5 feet tall.
I obligingly walk over. Is he standing on the same floor or is he up on a countertop?
He's up on a countertop.
I'll walk over to the countertop.
I'm just sitting here imagining if he would like do roll alignment against this little demon.
Oh, he'd get every fucking alignment from this guy.
He's so chaotic, he's everything.
He takes your hand, he sniffs it, and then he goes, "Huh." And then he licks your hand, and he goes, yeah, that's a dragon, all right."
Anyway, I was wondering if you could hook him up with something like my earring to make him look like not a dragon so people other than us don't freak out.
Yeah, that's understandable. What do you got for me?
Well, I've learned a few new spells, and I know you're into fire and molding things, but I figure, and I want to show him Ice Knife
Oh.
for cooling things down and managing things. It might be helpful.
He's actually gonna like jump up and pluck the knife, and he's gonna be like, "You know, I could sell this." Yeah, fuck it. He's gonna like rub his little hand across it, breathe on it a little bit. And he's gonna throw it into the back behind the curtain. And then you hear like a whole bunch of pots and pans and shit, and like a cascade of things. And then he's gonna like, I'll fix that later. It's fine. And then you just see a whole bunch of fucking pots and pans and a sword come throwing out behind the curtain. He's gonna duck if fucking a pot is gonna hit Avroth in the face, and he's gonna be like,
Oh,
yeah, my wife gets mad at me sometimes.
Oh, you're married now? Congratulations!
Yeah, I finally decided to tie the knot with the unseen servant.
What?
Wait, what?
I named her Tammy.
Who gave her the unseen servant? Who was that?
I don't remember. One of you guys gave her the
It was one of us in our group. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, it was one of you guys. I think it was
It had to be
Oh.
Xander, right?
No, I think it was called a
Or no, it was the edgy guy. It was the edgy guy that was with us for only a little while. Yeah.
That's right. Cause he wanted to be sneaky about it, and then he was just like, "You can't sneak in my shop," so he took it, and now the unseen servant's name is Tammy, and he's gonna marry Tammy.
He
Oh,
did.
he married Tammy. He married the unseen servant.
So,
is there any like fabric or something that I could wipe my hand on aside from my compatriots?
I'm just gonna reach over it, and when I see you trying to do this, prestidigitate your hand.
I look at my hand. Much obliged.
Alora is just like overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And anyway, once there's that, and then I had another thing. If you have a moment for that one too.
What thing?
I want to walk over to Aloran and look at him and say, "Can I see your mask for a sec?"
Yeah, sure. Why?
Thanks. Runs over to Asmo and hands it to him. Can you make this less cracky?
Like dust cracky or like
Like
meth cracky?
I think. I mean, I'm gonna point out like the hairline cracks that I saw on it when I borrowed it from him previously.
He's gonna lay it down on the countertop. He's gonna put both hands on it, and then he's gonna go, ah! He's gonna scream.
Why is he screaming?
He's only gonna do a short scream.
It's like a psychic pebbles.
I hate that I know exactly what you mean when you say that.
And then he's gonna go, huh. Damn, bitch, you fucked.
Yeah, you don't say.
I think you have my cousin.
Your cousin?
Oh, yeah, I come from a very long line of demons.
What do you know about him?
Oh, he's kind of psycho. Oh, he's a real psycho.
Yeah, you don't fucking say.
Yeah, he went into a vat of some real fucking witchy crap. And then he got teleported, like, yeeted out. Freaky.
So you can't do anything about this?
I mean, I can. I'm gonna
Things
have
like
to.
that.
I'm gonna have to call in a favor, though.
All in a favor with whom?
My Aunt Jill.
Great.
Aloran, are you? Yeah. This is for you. You. I hope this helps.
It'll
Sorry.
strengthen the seal. It'll give you at least 10 more years.
Well, What's the cost?
Got anything shiny? Wait, hold on. You have a celestial with you?
Yeah, what about her?
Mm. Mm.
Kenny, I got a question.
What?
If Grimshell were to lose his shell, would he be homeless or would he be naked?
His shell is quite literally like a part of him.
He'd be
Like
dead.
it's a piece of his body. He'd die. All of his organs would be falling out. Why do you ask? What are you plotting?
I always got to be plotting something.
Why do you ask about Nalia? She's not up for trade if that's what you're asking.
No, I'm not asking about that. I'm just gonna have to slip this into a celestial USP box.
Huh?
I can't do
United
anything with this.
Social Parcel?
I can't do anything with this.
Can't?
This is celestial handiwork.
And your aunt's a celestial who you're calling a favor in, and you need to know who she's supposed to return it to.
Hey,
Yeah?
essentially. It might take me about 2 days, but I could do it. It's just gonna be a steeper cost.
Like how costly?
How much shiny you got?
I have one thing I could give you, but I'm super reluctant to offer it.
Hold on.
I'm not looking at you, Axel. If you pay for it, it's not gonna be worth shit to me.
I got sandworm plates. Those are shiny. Yeah, I got some emeralds. Got 6 of those. Those are pretty shiny, right?
Now you're speaking my language, friend. Emeralds. How big are we talking?
Like
30 gold
I don't know.
pieces each.
Yeah. They're like medium-sized emeralds, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh no, it's 30 gold pieces in total.
No, it's each, right?
Hang on, I have the same ones. Let me check.
No, they're 5 each.
Oh, they're 5 each. My bad.
If you
I
give
am
me
absolutely
all 6 of those, I will be happy to repair this mask for you.
Oh,
I'm
hey.
not saying this in character, but I do have a very shiny black piece of quartz.
Yeah, that sounds like a fair trade to me. That sounds like a fair trade.
Do
And,
you even remember what that black quartz was?
Oh my
It's
god.
soulstone.
Yeah, it's the soul of children.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Jason
which
Bourne.
I don't know you have, or you would. There would be. We would have to do a crisis resolution.
Alright, I'll give him the emeralds for it.
He takes the mask. He puts it in a box. He tapes up the box, and then he writes something on a piece of paper. He puts the piece of paper on the box, and then he shoves the box into the fucking furnace, the forge. Like all the way into the back. And then he comes back out and he says, again, 1 to 2 days. I'll let you know when it's ready.
Hey,
And you said
as
you can give me 10 more years on that?
Yeah.
For certain.
A demon never lies.
Okay.
Well,
hey
that's not
Asmo.
true. But I never lie.
Does Alia have anything to say about this?
Nalia is very concerned. She is like, I don't know. I don't trust him. His name is Asmo. He's literally named after the demon lord Asmodeus. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, Asmo, have you ever met Archimedes?
Archie?
Yeah.
Ah, what a guy. Yeah,
Mm,
but we're not allowed to be in the same room anymore.
Why is that?
Mm. Existential crisis.
I see.
Begins to question reality.
and someone who can warp reality with their will starts to question. I'm not saying this in character. Just out loud me thought. When someone who can warp reality around them starts to question the existence of reality, I guess it would start to unravel itself.
Yep.
Oh, one last thing, Asmo.
How many more
Could
questions do you have, monkey boy?
just one. I'm sorry. Would it be possible to get a written out list or map of how to get back to the main deck from here?
Oh, easy. He reaches behind the counter, and he gives you a key. He says, use this on any door. I'll bring it straight here.
Thank you.
When you
All right,
walk out that
sorry.
door, and I'll bring you to the main deck.
Cool.
Anybody
All right,
else have
sorry.
any questions?
Sorry, I took up so much bandwidth, everyone.
It's all good.
I'm done.
So good.
Anybody have any other questions for ye old Asmo?
No, not here.
Not here.
It's not. It's not now.
Would he
Asmo
be able
can't
to
go
help us
anywhere.
on this project if we haven't finished it already?
What?
The homebrew item.
It is. It should be done.
Okay, never mind then.
I'll approach him and I'll be like, "So you got a lot of weapons in here? Anything you can do with this bow of mine?"
Let's take a look. Anything in particular you're looking for, my friend, or just whatever I can come up with?
Whatever you can come up with.
You look like a seasoned hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like to hunt?
It's kind of my profession.
What haven't you hunted? What haven't you hunted?
That's a good question.
There's a lot out there. I bet you
There is a
haven't
lot
hunted
out
a
there.
lot.
Yeah, I haven't hunted a lot of things, I'm sure.
How much money are you willing to give to a ye old demon like myself?
Got 495 gold on me, but I do have some stuff to barter with.
Like what?
Yeah, some alpha wolf pelt, dried hydra hearts, sandworm plates I was talking about earlier.
I like the sandworm plates. Can you make me something fancy with the wolf pelt and the fangs and
I can try.
the worm plates and the heart?
I can try.
Make me something exciting. I have to go make sure my wife is okay. He picks up the pot that was thrown at Avroth earlier, and he goes into the back.
I don't know what to make. You're making me use my brain.
Yeah, I am.
You've got the. Well, okay.
You guys can
What?
work together to make something.
Well, if you're gonna use the fangs and the wolf pelts, why not make him a helmet that's like a wolf over his head?
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
And like comes down his back as a cape, so he could like. Ooh, and you could even like make it so he can put his arms and legs in, so it's like one of those
Onesies.
Yes. Make him a wolf pelt onesie.
Make it so he can be a wolf.
I've got some leather. I got some spare leather armor here that we could use as like a little base for it, and then we could also use the sandworm plates to like put them on the armor as well to like add like extra protection and stuff.
Well, you could make like wolf pup armor, so he's able to be a little wolf pup, but then you make it so that it's bulletproof with the plate, or bow-proof, that is.
How are we gonna do that though? That's the question.
Think like a bulletproof vest, so the plates go inside of the armor, like in a lining, like a leather lining, so you can insert the plates or not insert the plates, depending on if you're wearing it for a formal occasion or if you're in combat.
I like that. What do I need to roll to try and make that out of?
Right.
Bruh. What's wrong?
She is Handy Dip.
Survival?
Survival? I don't
Who's assisting? I think Avroth should. Does he understand scales and plates?
I don't know. You all can roll.
I mean, my survival is good, but I mean, I got a +4 to it, but I do not have any kind of smithing or anything like that.
I rolled a survival check. I got a 21.
Alright.
I could assist because my
Nat
survival.
20.
Okay, Brent's helping.
Alright. Everyone help Bren. Bren and Aloran, the rest of you can also help.
Bren rolls up his sleeves.
26.
My time on the road has given me.
Yeah, I didn't help much. I rolled 14.
I'm used to making small packs.
Siegfried didn't help much either. I think Siegfried is just so enamored by the fact that there's a fish in a case. There's a fishbowl in there.
And he's never seen one?
The stack. Nah, I think he just likes it. You guys make this beautiful, tiny garment that is half the size. They use Vice as a goddamn fucking pinup person.
Mannequin.
A mannequin. And they.
Wait, no, I can shrink myself. Well, can I shrink myself down small enough for that?
Probably. He's almost
using the earring.
He's 1.5 feet.
Yeah, I can, and I can morph into his shape too.
Yes.
So
Still
excuse
3
me.
feet tall though.
But I can change my size.
Correct. So you guys do it. You guys make this adorable little outfit. Perfect for him. He comes back out and he sees Axel wearing this outfit in his form. And he's absolutely fucking jealous. And he's like, why am I wearing my own suit?
I don't know! Why am I wearing my own suit?
Take it off. Me. And he points at
Fine,
you and then points
me.
at himself.
I strip it off.
Good.
I'm glad we came to a good decision. It's always bad to argue with ourselves.
No, it's not. Come on, Asmo. Pull yourself together. Jeez.
I would like to stealth to walk behind him and turn back into myself so he doesn't notice that I transform. May I?
Yeah, you can. Good enough.
It's funny.
He picks it up and he puts it on and he's like, this is perfect! I love it!
Glad.
You're a good craftsman.
Yeah, it was a group effort.
And he walks over.
Right.
He walks over to the lizard, and he gets on the lizard, and then he picks up a fucking tiny ass pitchfork, and he goes, "I shall ride into battle." And he runs around on the fucking countertop. Ah! Ah!
I'm going to say very fierce.
I want to nudge Vice and suggest he magic up some illusory foes to run and scream in fear.
We'll that. I'll use minor illusion to create some tiny foes for him to fight.
He acts out this awesome gigantic battle scene on this countertop, and he even fights the cat and the minotaur. And
Is he gonna make the minor illusions permanent?
yes.
I didn't think of that.
He defeats all of his foes. And then they get back up, and he goes, "Okay, men. Gotta hit the gym. To the showers!" And they all climb down the countertop and into the back. And he gets off the lizard and he goes, "You're under arrest. You too." The lizard climbs down.
I was not expecting that. That was great.
And he pulls back the hood and he goes, "Okay. Think I'm ready.
You're ready?
I'm ready.
Ready for what?
Give me your bow."
I hand it to him.
I would like to offer Azimo access to my backpack for any additional items he might wish to enhance the bow.
Oh.
Gems, mostly.
Well,
A few reagents.
well, remember how what I wrote for the bow Ada was less enhancement and more like it's releasing to its troop.
Yeah. He will take the 2 Hydra hearts that you have.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at your inventory, Axel, to see if you have anything as well.
I have some green Hydra eyes.
You also have my vomit.
I do have draconic vomit. I forgot about that. Thank you.
God.
He doesn't want that.
No, he knows better.
Pours the vomit on the bow.
Well, I have gems. What sort of damage does your bow do?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No, there's nothing in there that I would really want for this
All right.
particular.
A purple lion eye.
You have eyes?
I do.
You want to keep the eyes or no? It's okay. The two Hydra hearts are fine.
Yeah.
If it'll make it better, I offer them up.
No, it's fine. So he takes the 2 Hydra hearts and he hops down and he says, "I will live to fight again!" Ah! And then you hear like a whole bunch of battles happening in the back. More fighting. Fucking more pans being thrown. Another pan gets thrown, but this time Averoth dodges it.
Yes.
This poor man's wife. Yeah.
She's
I'm just thinking, is it the
feisty.
same? Is it the same? Unseen servant for everybody?
What do you mean?
Hey, Ada.
What?
I'm gonna go over and pick up the pan and walk it over to where it was chucked from.
Oh, are you gonna look back there?
And I'm going to kind of just put it back.
Are you gonna look behind the curtain?
I'm not necessarily going to go that far, but I'm just going to kind of put it back approximately kind of where it was. Or do I have to go back there?
You would have to go back there. It was thrown from behind the curtain.
Okay, I'll go back there and put it back.
Oh, okay. So
Oh no.
oh no, Avroth.
Oh, God.
Nobody ever goes
He's
behind
pulled
the
back
curtain.
the curtain.
He's
Nobody's
pulled
ever
back
done that
the
before.
curtain. He's
No
pulled
one's
back
ever
the
done
curtain.
that before.
So you pull back the curtain and you see this gigantic ass workshop of just a whole bunch of floating tools working on different pieces of steel or different pieces of wood, and then you see this kitchenette in the middle of all of this fucking chaos, and you see this apron floating in the middle of it, and it's cooking up some mac and cheese.
Okay, Aproth, I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you like pull it open enough that just you see, or did you like pull it open that we all see?
Wait,
I pulled
mac
it
and
open
cheese in the
so that I could
microwave?
go through so I can put the pan away. Like, I wouldn't fling
Avroth
it
is a
open, but
big
I'd like
guy,
brush it to the
so
side.
everyone roll a perception check.
I assume that's including me.
No, you see everything.
Oh, okay.
Damn. I almost saw everything.
You almost saw everything. Vice?
Some mac and cheese from the microwave. That's the wrong one.
That's a
And I
persuasion
rolled
check.
that one. I'm trying to persuade my eyes to work, but I rolled a not one.
That doesn't work. You need to roll a perception check.
21. 21?
21. Okay, so Lauren,
Yeah.
Axel, and Vice. You all see this. The rest of you don't. You see the scene before you of the lady in the apron and everything. And you see running along the floor, is Asmo in his little getup on the lizard, chasing the little illusion men and creatures. Um, and then everything stops, and they look at you. And before you know it, a whole plethora of knives just start to rise. And they all start being thrown at you.
Just Averoth or us too?
Well, at the curtain, in that general vicinity.
I'm gonna yeet the pan back in and close the curtain and just kind of walk back and be like, I don't think they want you to go past the curtain.
Don't say.
You don't say.
I
So,
do say.
after a few more minutes of mischievousy,
Can I suggest some added flavor text
to what?
to the curtain?
Sure.
So like after you close it, you hear like the knives impacting like they're hitting solid steel, and the curtain doesn't even wave.
The curtain is magical.
This
little
place
do
is.
you know. So after a few more minutes, Asmo comes out. He is no longer wearing his little outfit. And he has a gigantic bump on his head, cartoonishly big. He has a brand new bow in his hand, and
Your wife got mad at you and hit you?
um he sighs and he says, "I wasn't supposed to let the Dragonborn in. Apparently, I'm not allowed to have guests over anymore."
My
The
apologies.
married life.
Yeah, well, at least I have new friends now. Anyways, I found this up in the attic. It's kind of old, a little dusty. I'm pretty sure it still works. It's named Aldrun. It's a bow. It works. And he hands it to a lord.
I grab it. I grasp it.
And he says, if it doesn't work, at least it was free.
Sure. I will begin the attuning process. And after this is over, I want to talk to you in private, Ada.
Alright. And he says, as long as there's nothing else that you losers want, get out of my shop. I have mac and cheese
One
waiting.
other thing.
What did you say to me?
One other thing.
What?
I have something that a lot of lives were lost to make, and I was wondering if you could make use of it.
Make use of.
I'm gonna show him the piece of black quartz.
Do I remember what that is?
Roll me a history check.
Yep. I assume I do because I got 21.
Yeah, you do.
Why the fuck did you bring that?
What is that?
He's gonna take it. And he's gonna say, it doesn't matter because it's mine now! What is it? He's gonna tink it on the
It's-
table a little bit. He's gonna shake it. And he's gonna put it up to his ear. He goes, oh. Oh. He's gonna start eating it.
Uh,
Uh,
I don't know how to react to that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What? Have you never heard of rock candy?
That's not rock candy.
Well, it's delicious. Do you have more?
What is hey Vice? What is that?
It's soul candy.
Wait.
This rock contains roughly about 276 souls.
And you're
souls of
eating them?
children.
Well, yeah, I'm a demon.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Out of character. I don't know how to Bruce react to this. I really don't. Well done, Tux.
is there anything you could give me for in exchange for that?
276 souls. A magic illusion. Yeah, what do you want?
Uh,
No, no.
I'll take that back. I was maybe gonna give this to you anyway, so I had finally decided it'd be worth giving away to you, and you're the right person for it. But please don't eat the souls. They're innocent. They don't deserve to be consumed.
How else are they gonna go? Where else are they gonna go?
To one of the gods.
He gives you a look of like both disgust and surprise of like, bitch, what?
Hang on, I gotta bring up my notes.
There's an afterlife, isn't there?
Well, yeah. I'm sure Seker, the god of the gates, or whoever the fuck,
Yeah.
would love
Yeah.
to have these.
Yeah, I have something I'll trade you for them. And Vice, for all of yours.
246 souls?
I have something that might be worth that. How about a...
I hate to interject, but isn't he already chewing on these?
Yeah,
Isn't
the
it
number
a
went
bit
down.
Too late.
Yeah, the number
Yeah,
went down.
the number's going down. I have this, and I'm gonna pull out... Please don't kill me. The Infinite Count Chocula cereal box.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh. he puts down the crystal and he grabs the box. He opens it up and he grabs a handful of it and he stuffs it in his mouth and he goes, "It's not souls. And it's not rock candy."
But it's chocolate and it's infinite and it's good with milk.
He goes over to his forge and he starts pouring the Count Chocula into the embers and stomping on it. And then all of a sudden the forge breathes life. And he stops pouring it and he looks at it. And he looks at the box and he says, "I don't care what you are. You could be delicious in anybody else's stomach. But you are delicious to the forge. And I've been having trouble finding a fuel source for this bitch. So you are now this bitch's fuel source. Take the stone, I don't care."
I'm gonna take the stone.
And he magics up some
Wait.
weird
Remember what
ass.
happens whenever somebody touches the stone, remember?
Oh, don't touch the stone.
Lauren grabs your hand and says, "Do not touch it. Take it from me. Bad experience."
All right, I
just
will
gonna-
grab it with the cloth, and I'm gonna turn to Vice and say, "I want the rest of them now, please."
Isn't? Never mind.
He's gonna magic up some weird hickory way for the Count Chocula to be pouring at just the right angle and amount to where it keeps the forge continuously stocked and
Can't believe
going.
we're bidding farewell to the Count Chocula box.
I know, but the moment we met him, I knew it was gonna have to go to him. I just knew it was the right thing.
So now the forge is fully going and completely, well, chocolatey.
Because it's not like he can get it from Archimedes.
Yeah, they can't be in the same room together anymore.
Vice, may I will buy them from you. Give.
Unfortunately, they're not for sale. I'm saving them for somebody else.
Who?
Hold on. Give me a minute. Everybody and their mama's calling me right now.
If that is all that you guys need from him, you
I
are
believe so.
you are being kicked out. Being vacated from the premises.
Hey guys, did you notice this fish?
What?
That was Siegfried. That's all he did.
The rainbow
Oh.
fish.
Yep.
The fish is rainbow
Rainbow
colored.
fish.
And he kicks you out. He shoves you out. And you are out onto the main deck. And it has become nighttime also suddenly, and you are sailing. You're sailing. You are away from the port. So, you're gone. Journey's end is behind you.
Did Avaroth get his polymorph thing?
Oh yeah, he got his earring.
Oh, perfect.
Or earring or ring or whatever.
Oh no, he got an earring.
Okay.
It is a gold stud. Avaroth
Gold stud.
got a gold stud.
What sort of humanoid does it make him look like?
Anything he wants. It's the same thing as yours.
Cool.
Same properties. Same exact item. Copy paste. I don't want to deal with.
Sorry, coworker called me.
All right.
Was there anything else that you wanted from Asmo?
Me? No.
No. Ducky.
No, but now that I know that Secker would enjoy it, I have 3 more black quartz that I'm gonna hold.
Are you holding on to them for a second?
Also, didn't he like just get gypped of one black quartz completely?
Yeah, he kind of did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who has it now? What?
Axel.
Axel
Axel
just
has
has it.
now. I don't know what he's gonna do with it, but
My
I'm just
plan is
thinking, wouldn't Vice be upset that he just got gypped to black one of them, or
He's got information now.
That was the
I-
point of this experiment, was to get information.
like I just wanted to see what he could do with it, and now I know what to do with it.
I mean, my thought is either to Hell or Secker, one of those two. That's where I want to see them safely to.
Someone.
Why don't you guys just, I don't know, communicate, kiss, and make up? Fuck.
So I'm gonna say, I asked
He
him.
just said if you give it to Secker, he's gonna eat it.
He's a
God,
god.
it's soul candy.
He's not gonna eat it.
He's not gonna eat it.
He's gonna
Is that
deliver
what you
them.
just said?
No, he's the god of the gate. He's gonna deliver them to the afterlife or
Yeah.
whatever.
Are you gonna
I thought you
really?
said that somebody like Secker might enjoy something like this.
Yeah.
he would.
Yes.
He
By-
not
would
like
deliver
that.
the soul safely into the afterlife.
By dissecting the quartz and delivering them, he gets off on that shit. He's the god of the gates. He's like sorting souls. That's his whole purpose.
So I'm like, Vice, what? Because
That's his
Vice
sole purpose.
Yeah.
I'm really glad someone appreciates my fucking
I
jokes.
got the joke.
I missed it, but I'm glad I got it now. So Vice, what are you planning to do with those other quartz since they're not for sale and you have a plan for them?
I'm gonna give them to somebody else. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it. I don't want them eaten. I want to see them delivered to Secker.
Come on,
don't worry
deal.
about it.
My
At this
guy.
point, Axel's just gonna narrow his eyes and be keeping an eye out for his opportunity to get the other ones away from what he perceives safely away from someone. They're literally gem quartz full of orphan children.
Orphan tears.
Oh.
I'm gonna start tinkering with some metal and try to make some bear traps in my pockets.
Oh my
So if
god.
he tries to steal the quartz, he gets caught by a bear trap. He's like, ah! It's like the Tom and Jerry scream.
Remember, we can't steal from each other, so I'm never gonna be trying to actually
Not
steal
without the
them.
other person's permission.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It has
So
to be a
you don't have to worry.
thing.
I'm not looking to steal them from you. I'm just gonna be keeping an eye out to
But
see.
if you want to be funny and do the cat and mouse about it, that could be fun as well.
No, Axel's just gonna keep an eye out for the opportunity to like trade or barter or get them away from him somehow. Like he just got this one.
If the gems were going to Secker, Vice wouldn't want anybody else delivering them but himself.
Well, I don't care who delivers them.
And
If
you don't get any. Never mind.
then Vice needs to communicate to Axel that that's what he's gonna do.
Vice
Otherwise-
doesn't have to communicate anything.
That's true.
He's
That's
part of the
true.
mob.
He's part of the mob.
All right. Well, then Axel is assuming maybe not malintent, but less than optimal.
So as you guys emerge from the supposed doorway, key in hand, you are welcomed by the darling little girl Scarlet. And she's sitting there with a book in her hand, and she finally looks up and she goes, "Well, hello, friends. Are you ready to finally go to your quarters and shut the fuck up?"
Rather rude.
Classy.
I wasn't hired to be nice, now was I?
I don't know what
You
the
don't have to
parameters
be
of your
paid to
hiring
be
are.
decent.
Some people do. Some people really do. And even then, they still don't make the cut.
Whatever.
Sounds like she got her attitude from Grimshell.
Just follow me. I'll take you to your stupid quarters. And she leads you down to the third floor where there's a line of rooms. And she says, I guess I should apologize, but you will have to share rooms.
That's not an issue.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no
Who's
no.
sharing rooms with who?
She says it's 2 per room, so split it up with however way you want. I really don't care.
Vice is going in Brad's room.
I'm just gonna pick a random door and go in.
They're still holding hands.
Wait, how the fuck did you pull out the gem if you're so
You have to
Other hand.
Well, I don't want to get stuck with the vampire or the dragonborn, so Axel.
All right.
I guess Siegfried and Avroth are
dragon?
going
Oh,
in the
I'm
same
scared
room.
of that combo.
I am too. That's kind of why I wanted it to happen. I'm not gonna lie to you.
My Axel was debating whether or not to split them up, knowing knowing that he might have to deal with problems, or just have a peaceful room to himself, and he decided on a peaceful room this time. He and Aloran seem to get along pretty well.
They're chilling.
And that is where we will end for tonight. We have gone much further than I expected.
I was gonna say, 'cause I got dinner plans.
Vice.
I got to be
Vice is going
Grimshell.
I think Vice is growing on to Bren because he doesn't ask all these damn questions. He keeps to himself.
Bren knows more than you think he does.
Nessa.
And Brian knows not to ask questions about certain things.
Yes, Paul.
I want to talk to you after this because I want my character to be doing something. I have something I want to try.
That's fine. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording. For those that want to stay back, they can stay back. Otherwise,
way-
you're all free to go. But
By the
Alright.
way, I couldn't multi-class as Artificer. It doesn't show up on the class list.
Oh, you might not own Artificer.
yeah,
You have to buy one of the subclasses and then you'll automatically get it.
Or
Or
just get,
a homebrew.
yeah, just grab one of the homebrew things that's just pure the artificer.
okay. Goodbye.
Well,